We're back this Monday with more celebrations here on our channel, Legends Leaving. In this tribute video, we bring a list of iconic actors who passed away today, June 17, 2024. Legends who somehow contributed to their respective works and today, unfortunately, ended up passing away. And condolences to the family and fans. Rest in peace. But first, we ask that you show your love and affection by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel to follow. We'll be discussing unfortunate updates regarding the American actress and singer Scarlett Johansson. Hiram Kastan has died at the age of 71. He was a regular in New York comedy clubs and a well-known face on TV. Kastan was famous for his shows on New York's comic strip, where he met Jerry Seinfeld, who was the host at the time. He became known for his roles on TV shows like Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. An obituary in the Batavian said that Kastan died at his home in Batavia, New York, after a 7-year fight with several illnesses such as Crohn's disease and prostate cancer. The 1970s and 1980s were great years for Kastan's comic career. He did well at famous clubs like Caroline's, the comic strip, Catch a Rising Star, and the Improv. He had his own show at Dangerfields every Sunday night for a long time. He moved to Los Angeles in the late 1980s and continued to build his TV career by appearing in shows like Seventh Heaven, Brooklyn Bridge, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, My Wife and Kids, Men of a Certain Age, Sybil and LLA. Law. The character Michael, played by him, worked with Elaine, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, on Seinfeld. Kastan did work on TV, but he also appeared at the Desert Inn in Las Vegas with The Rat Pack is Back. Seabourn, Royal Viking, and Princess Cruise Lines all over the world put on shows and entertained people. Kastanbaum was born in the Bronx as Hiram Zed Kastan. He has always wanted to be an actress. His wife, Diana Kiesel Kastanbaum, his daughter, Millicent Jade, his brother-in-law, Kevin John Kiesel, and many nieces, nephews, and uncles will miss him. The next day he died, they were enjoying their 38th wedding anniversary. Schwartz Brothers Jeffers Memorial Chapel in Forest Hills, New York, will hold the funeral. Later this summer, there will be a memorial service in Los Angeles. In lieu of flowers, the family asks that gifts be made to Crossroads House or the Entertainment Community Fund. 5. Jodie DeVos was a famous Belgian operatic coloratura soprano who lived from October 10, 1988 to June 16, 2024. She was praised all over the world for her amazing skill. People became aware of her when she won second place in the Queen Elizabeth competition in 2014. From the same year, Devo lived at the Opera Comique in Paris and performed all over the world. Devo's singing journey began when they were born in Liebermont-Chevigny, Belgium. When she was 5, her parents put her in singing lessons that focused on popular music. This background, along with the traditional music she learned about through dance classes, shaped her artistic path. She got her master's degree from the Royal Academy of Music in London in 2013. In 2014, she won second place in the Queen Elizabeth competition, which was a big deal because it marked the start of her career on the world opera scene. When Devo joined the Opera Comique group later in 2014, her career took off. People in France, Germany, the Netherlands, Poland, India, Canada, the US, and Brazil were mesmerized by her shows, which took place on 6 continents. She also made important contributions to recorded music. Offenbach, Color Trout in 2019, Love Said 2021, and Bijou Perdu 2022 are her 3 well-reviewed solo records. Sad to say, Jodie Devo died in Paris on June 16, 2024 from breast cancer. She was 35 years old. Her records and the huge difference she made in the world of opera will last forever. 4. Scott Henson's name was Big Cat, and he died at the age of 40. Canadian Apex Wrestling told everyone about his death and said they were very sorry. Canadian Apex Wrestling is very sad to say that Scott Henson, one of our tag team winners and a dear friend, has died. Deepest regrets to his family and friends during this sad time. You are in our thoughts and prayers. Scott, you have had an enormous effect on the wrestling community in the Pacific Northwest. A lot of people's jobs were helped by you, and most of the time, no one noticed. We love you, Scott, and your absence makes us feel like we can't put into words. You will be deeply missed. There was a lot of power in the wrestling world that Henson held. Flash Morgan on what he left behind. I couldn't say anything when I heard this morning that Scott Henson had died. As a kid, I watched VCW music videos for hours at Wild Boar's house. It's not even close to being bigger than life. The wrestling world will never know how much he changed things for the better. Too soon gone. Brian Alvarez also said nice things. Take that, Big Cat. I'm so sorry to hear about his death. Nicole Matthews, another fighter, felt the same way. It breaks my heart to hear that Scott Henson has died. We often had jobs that went hand in hand, but in the last few years, we've shared more locker rooms. And I can tell you that Scott had the best sense of humor. Very funny, and has the fastest wit. Don't worry, today was the first day I woke up knowing I didn't have my tag team partner, my best friend, the funniest, most outrageous and ridiculous person I've ever met in my life, Softpaws. His partner on the tag team said, "You were gone in just a few hours after we broke up after being together for almost 24 hours straight." In the Pacific Northwest, Scott Henson worked for several companies such as Boom Wrestling in Vancouver and SOS in Tacoma. His lively nature, contributions to wrestling, and strong relationships he made will make sure that his legacy lives on. 3. Jamal James Kent, May 2nd, 1979, June 15th, 2024, was an acclaimed American chef. In 2010, he became famous when he won the Buku Stores USA, a renowned cooking contest. Kent represented the United States with his partner, Tom Allen. They came in 10th place. Kent's first job in cooking was as a summer apprentice at Bully when he was 15. After finishing school, he worked at well-known places in New York, such as Babbo, Gene George's, and Gordon Ramsay. He started out as a line cook at 11 Madison Park in 2007 and quickly worked his way up to become the sous chef. He was made chef de cuisine in 2010 and helped the restaurant get 3 Michelin stars, 4 New York Times stars, and a spot on the San Pellegrino World's 50 Best Restaurants list. Kent took over as executive chef at the Nomad in the autumn of 2013. It was under his direction that the restaurant earned its first Michelin star. In 2017, he left to start his own businesses, Crown Chi and Saga, both of which are at 70 Pine State in New York City. Crown Chi has 1 Michelin star as of 2023, and Saga has 2. Kent also worked as a partner and senior chef at Overstory, a bar that was above Saga. Kent won the Bocuse d'Or USA with a dish of Scottish label rouge salmon pave with leeks, Océdre caviar, and sauce fumée blanc. It was topped with Alaskan king crab roulade, cucumber, and Meyer lemon relish, and it came with pickled heirloom beets with creme fraiche, dill, and black pepper. He served spring lamb with piquillo peppers, Provençal herbs, and a bacon-wrapped saddle as the meat dish. He also served a vol au vent of stewed gigot with sweetbreads and preserved lemon, zucchini with Lynnhaven chèvre fraise and mint, and a tart of tomato confit with basil, noix olives, and fromage blanc. Kent's wife, Kelly, and their 2 kids, Gavin's son and Avery daughter, will miss him. He died on June 15, 2024 in New York. He was 45 years old. No one knows what killed him. 2. Anthony Michael Brumley was an American professional baseball player in Major League Baseball, MLB. He was born April 9, 1963, and died June 15, 2024. He was mostly a shortstop. The Cubs, the Detroit Tigers, the Seattle Mariners, the Boston Red Sox, the Houston Astros, and the Oakland Athletics were all teams that Brumley played for from 1987 to 1995. He was known for being able to play every position except pitcher and catcher. He was a switch hitter and threw right-handed. In 1989, his best season was with the Tigers. He played in 92 games, had 212 at-bats, scored 33 runs, hit 42 balls, hit 5 doubles, drove in 11 runs, and stole 4 bases. On February 12, 1988, the Cubs sent Brumley and Keith Moreland to the Padres in exchange for Goose Gossage and Ray Hayward. Later, on January 10, 1990, he was moved from the Tigers to the Orioles in exchange for Larry Sheets. However, he was let go before playing in a regular season game with Baltimore. In 295 games with the Major League Baseball team, Brumley hit .206 with 3 home runs and 38 RBIs. The Salt Lake Stingers were managed by Brumley from 2002 to 2004, and had a record of 202 to 229. From 2005 to 2007, he was the minor league field coordinator for the Texas Rangers. In 2008, he was the manager of the Ogden Raptors, and in 2009, he worked in the Los Angeles Dodgers system. In 2010, Brumley was hired as the third base coach for the Seattle Mariners. He later switched to being the first base coach. He became an assistant hitting coach for the Cubs in 2014, but was fired at the end of the season. With the Atlanta Braves from 2018 to 2022, Brumley was in charge of hitting in the lower leagues. He was 61 years old when he died in a car accident near Jackson, Mississippi on June 15, 2024. Brumley was the son of catcher Mike Brumley and has made a name for himself in baseball by being dedicated and having an effect on the game. Willie Dullens was a Dutch football player who lived from January 29, 1945 to June 16, 2024. He played for RKSV Sittard and the Netherlands national team. His future looked good, but an injury cut it short. He was named Dutch Footballer of the Year in 1966 while he was playing in the Eerste Divisie. In the 1960s, Dullens and Johan Cruyff were seen as two of the best football players ever. Cruyff said Dullens was better. After Cruyff had to quit, he and Shaq Swartz set up a charity game between Ajax and Alemannia Aachen. 60,000 people came to watch. Dullens played 4 games for the Dutch national team in 1966. His first game was a 3-1 win over Belgium, and his last game was a Euro 1968 qualifier against Denmark. Dullens passed away on June 16, 2024 at the age of 79. He was diagnosed with Alzheimer's sickness in 2021. Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about a deadly rumor that circulated on social media about the supposed death of the legendary American actress and singer Scarlett Johansson. Recently, a Facebook post gained a lot of attention by claiming that Scarlett Johansson has passed away. This news quickly spread, generating a wave of sadness and tributes from fans around the world. However, fortunately, this information is nothing more than an unfounded rumor. As of my knowledge cutoff in June 2023, Scarlett Johansson has not publicly disclosed any serious health issues. The actress is known for her commitment to maintaining a healthy lifestyle, which is vital given her physically demanding roles, especially in action films like those in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Johansson follows a strict fitness regime that includes strength training, cardio, and martial arts tailored to keep her in peak condition for her roles. In interviews, Johansson has occasionally discussed the challenges of balancing her career and personal life, including maintaining her health and fitness, while managing the responsibilities of motherhood. However, there have been no reports of any significant health crises or chronic conditions affecting her. Johansson has also been involved in various philanthropic efforts related to health. She has supported cancer research initiatives and other health-related causes, demonstrating her commitment to broader health and wellness issues. It's important to note that health is a personal matter, and many public figures choose to keep their health issues private. Therefore, if Johansson has faced any serious health challenges, they have not been disclosed to the public. For the most current information, it's advisable to refer to recent and reliable sources, as personal health situations can change. And remember, always verify the truth of information before sharing it, especially when it comes to such impactful news. Social media can be a source of misinformation, but with a bit of caution, we can prevent the spread of unfounded rumors. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.